Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. If you have been following my channel and me for quite some time, you will know that I am a big fan of Notion. I use Notion to manage everything in and around my life, but this Notion is not about but this video is not about Notion. The next one will be, so keep that in mind. Anyway, I hurt my left hand, so the more I make use of it, the more it hurts, especially my fingers. So I decided to keep away from the computer keyboard and decided to get back to paper and pen to plan the coming month. I have definitely planned earlier. I have done my own kind of planning, plus I've also used planners, but in a bullet journal kind of form. This is my first ever bullet journal, you can say. So I decided to keep this minimal. I actually make doodles and artworks very often every week, but I did not want to put too much time and effort into this because it's my first time. And I also believe that when you are new to something, you got to keep it as simple as possible. So let's get to it. You do not need to purchase a new bullet journal specifically for this. No, not at all. That's not required. You can use any book you have, any book you like, anything you're comfortable with actually. I'm using a dotted grid book that I have been using for journaling purposes for quite some time. As you see, I have journaled quite a bit already. Anyway, on my first spread, I decided to draw a calendar because you can at least be on a calendar even though you're never on time, right? I also wanted my first spread to look decent. I also know my life is in my hands, and maybe that's the reason why I did all this freehand and it couldn't be more fun. I drew boxes for each day of the month, named them, wrote the name of the month. I'm so sorry, I forgot to film writing the month, and well, I don't have the video of it. But anyway, going further, I also added some hearts and a tiny doodle and colored the hearts red with color pencil, which in total just took me a couple of minutes. In the empty spaces, I plan to write down my goals for the month of Feb and events for the month too. Sorry, that was my mom. I had to take it. The next spread is my gratitude page because it's the first thing I like to do when I begin my day. I know it sounds cliche, but actually writing down 3 things I'm grateful for every single day has really helped me improve the quality of my life. I would suggest you should also try the same if you are not doing it. And next we have the habit tracker. I just wrote down the name of the habit and the number of days in the month. It's February, so 28 days. And now I can just put a tick mark or a cross or however I wish to mark it once I complete the habit on a particular date. The first habit I went for is meditation because along with gratitude, I also meditate every morning before I begin with work. I went through the same process for the rest of the habits too. I kept it limited to 5 habits because when it comes to tracking habits, the lesser, the better. The second habit is dash steps. So basically, I can fill it with the number of steps I wish to complete every single day. Completing steps every day is a very nice way to keep your body active throughout the day. So if you do not do it, try to do it if you do have a fitness band. Anyway, I will fill in the incomplete habits later on, but this is my habit tracker, as you see. I spread out my habits on 2 pages because I wanted to have my habit tracker and my mood tracker on the same spread and the same orientation so they can be easily usable. For the mood tracker, I use the x-axis for my mood and therefore the 3 different faces as you see, happy, sad and in between. And the x-axis is for the date of the month. I have not added the dates because I don't feel the need for it, but you can add them if you wish to. The marking point could be anywhere in between those faces if that's how I feel, if not exact. So, there is a lot of scope for all moods in between, and therefore I like this one. As you see, I've done nothing fancy. I just wrote down what the trackers were for and used a little color pencil over them. I just like to add some color, but it's not necessary since it's a minimalistic spread that we are going for. The next spread is my daily spread. So basically my to-do list, events, and everything else to do on a particular day. I divided the page into 4 equal parts. With my naked eye, of course, it may not be exactly equal, but that's not important. I added the dates and the days of the week, and we are good to go. This is my daily spread for week 1 of February 2022. I will make the spread for week 2 during the weekend before it begins. But again, if you like to make everything in advance, then you can definitely do it that way. I like to go week by week because if I realize that I may have to change something this week for the next week, then I can actually change it in my next weekly spread. Ouch, that hurt. I use the red color pencil to underline the headings on every page just to add some color, but again, that was just my choice. I like to add color. And yeah, all these spreads did not take me much time, hardly took any time and effort of mine. Basically, anybody can make these spreads and use them efficiently. I try to keep them as minimalistic as possible because when you're new to something or you want to build a habit, one way to do it is to keep it as easy as possible and very accessible too. So that's what I was trying to do. If you do try bullet journaling, then definitely upload it on Instagram and tag me. I would love to see it. And if you want to know how I use Notion to manage my life overall, then definitely check out this video right here. And if there is no video, then you gotta wait till next week and you will have a video here. Until then, bye.